Hello, everybody. Welcome to Amazing You Podcast and YouTube channel, the space where inspiring stories of resilience, transformation, and hope come to life. And in each episode, we explore the journeys of individuals who have overcome challenges, embraced change, and created meaningful transformation in their lives. Our mission is to inspire, empower, and remind you that even during life's most difficult moments, healing, growth, and new possibilities are always within reach. I am your host. My name is Dr. Rani Thanacoody. I am a clinical hypnotherapist. I am also a Mars Venus Life and Relationship coach and energy healer. I am passionate about helping individuals connect with their inner strength, heal emotional blocks, and create more fulfilling and empowered lives. And today, I am delighted to introduce you to our very special guest. Her name is Claudia Prsa. Claudia is an intuitive mentor, host of the Shine Your Brilliance Podcast from the UK, and Claudia helps individuals release limiting subconscious patterns and transform their mindset to create greater love, confidence, well-being, and abundance. And through her intuitive and energy-based approach, she supports clients in reconnecting with their authentic selves and creating lasting change from the inside out. So, Claudia, welcome to Amazing You. It's really wonderful to have you here today.
Welcome as well. And thank you so much as well. And yeah, just like welcome as well everyone who is listening today, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I am so excited because we've connected a few weeks and today we are here and I want the audience to know more about you. So can you please tell us briefly about your journey and what inspired you into intuitive energy healing?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes, my journey. We all have our own unique journey, right? And this is as well what makes us unique and special as well. And I wish as well that people would see this as well about themselves, because I have found as well, including myself, that many of us have obstacles and in regards to not feeling special or not feeling good enough. And I've been as well one of them, and still, I have to say as well, yes, it is a journey, and I am, as well trying to get everything to get off me, or to peel away a bit like an onion in regards to all the layers of not feeling special. And one of them actually as well has been in my 30s, major thing when I look back now as well, just not feeling special and not feeling good enough of myself. And that led me to attract a relationship that was just not healthy for me. So I was in an abusive relationship like 20 years ago. And this is actually as well, after realizing and getting out of it as well, this is how I started the journey to understand why we attract those people as well, and what is the lessons as well behind, and what happens as well when we don't feel good enough and when we don't feel special, is that we are even more attracting outside people and circumstances who match this actually as a mirror. But basically, that time 20 years ago has kick-started actually my journey in regards to personal self-development. And when we look back as well, we all have like a major situation, event that had happened as well. And this is what has led us as well in regards to trying to want to improve our life as well, and to find questions as well, and to understand as well why certain things happened as well. And here am I 20 years later. I'm still on my journey. Obviously, it's not the finish line yet, but I like to say as well, I'm a bit more grounded, or a bit more polished as well. Have learned as well, like, significant lessons around it.
Yeah, thank you, Claudia, for sharing that. Because, a lot of people, a lot of women had this self-worth issue, and I've seen that a lot in my clients, because we don't love ourselves, we don't value ourselves, and we attract those toxic relationships. But everything starts in our childhood, when we start to believe certain things as little children, about ourselves. But these things are not necessarily true, that our family do not our family friends do not love us. It's just us interpreting in our little mind, and that goes into our subconscious, and it becomes patterns. And then it's when we are small, it's good, it protects us, those beliefs. But as we grow, it starts to affect the way we live our day-to-day life. It affects how we develop relationships, because then we start attracting toxic energy vampires relationships. So what would you say, Claudia, are some of the common beliefs? Because you work with subconscious patterns with your clients. So what do you say are some of the most common emotional blocks or limiting beliefs you see in clients?
I mean, again, it's around the self-image and self-worth. Self-image basically is the way we see ourselves and the way we perceive other people are seeing us as well. So usually as well, I have found that, the way we see ourselves, the self-image is just very low as well, that we see the flaws in us as well. So we don't like certain body parts as well, and we want to be perfect and so on. We start comparing ourselves as well. So it's about as well that we don't actually see the perfection in us as well, including the flaws and the imperfections as well, because in the end as well, our higher self has chosen every little detail about us, how we look, how the body is shaped and everything, because we are here as well to develop and to understand and to learn acceptance as well, and to be in balance as well, in balance with the good and the negative too, because everything in life has good aspects and not so good aspects as well. So that's one thing, is the self-image, but then we've got as well the self-worth as well, what you just mentioned earlier too. Self-worth, because we are not taught this at our, at the very young age. But I would like, just like the audience as well, to remember, to see the picture of the baby, because when the baby is born, it does not have any beliefs or limitations or any programs running in them. So they are just so worthy of love, of oxygen, of food, of whatever it is, But then as well, what happens, how you said it too, then we grow up and we don't yet understand the world, because our brains are not fully developed up to 7-8 years. So we don't understand how everything is working and running. So we copy everything and we believe everything we are being told. But again, as we grow up, first of all, it is protecting us, but later on as well, it is just not serving us anymore, most of those beliefs. And this is why it's important as well. And in regards to self-worth as well, it's a misconception out there as well, including childhood too, that we are being taught we have to do something or to be a certain way or to accomplish something or to bring certain grades back home so that we get to be worthy. So you know what I mean, yeah? So this is the misconception, but actually is we just have to remember to be worthy again. Nothing has changed. We were born worthy and nothing has changed. We just have to remember to be it again. So anything we do, it does not determine our worthiness. It has nothing to do with this. If we can understand this and to just like to separate all those things we've been told, this would actually bring us back to our own unique worthiness.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And thank you for explaining that to the audience. And, many people who are listening or watching us, many of us struggle with confidence and self-worth. Sometimes we don't realize it. So what advice would you give to someone today who is feeling stuck in negative self-beliefs?
I mean, the thing is as well, how I work is from inside out. And it is beneficial as well because everything, this is an inside out world. So we try to feel or to get more confident by doing something outside, just like doing a project at work or whatever it is, doing something outside so that we feel more confident inside. But this is the wrong aspect, the wrong way. So and we all struggle at some extent as well, like in regards to, we all want to be more confident, but basically as well, how can you feel more confident? It comes from within you. So what I do as well with my clients, I give them tasks, like I let them go through their day. And at the end of the day, I ask them to sit down and to reflect the day and for them to go back to the day and to see when they actually felt confident by doing certain activities or something. So when actually did they feel really confident from inside out, not having the misbelief or the misconception that when they do something outside, it's just like for them to connect inside of them with this confidence, obviously, when they were doing something, but for them as well to understand, to connect with this feeling inside of them. So, and then to really sit with this feeling too, because like this as well, we strengthen our confidence, because I believe as well in our creator field or electromagnetic field is basically, it's the field around us. It's a script, and the way how we feel about certain things, it is written in this script, and everything that is written in this script is being played out by people and circumstances outside in our world. So basically, we attract people and circumstances, situation according to what we have written in our script. So this way, we can see, if people outside give us the feeling or the sensation and they make us feel not very confident. So this is actually a very good indicator what is written in our script. But if people and situations as well behave and act out, and it gives us the confidence, so it can show us as well where we stand a bit in regards to the creator field and the confidence or the worthiness or the self-love, whatever it is. This is how I work.
That's awesome. Yeah. So would you like to share with us a powerful transformation story from your work with clients?
Let me see, what can we do? Okay. It is It is actually, okay, one thing as well, yes, one thing ideally as well, I would love my clients to learn or to understand and to apply in their lives, but not everyone is wanting to do this, but is using their intuition. Is using their intuition, and we all have intuition. It's basically our internal compass. It's our inner knowing, and we all have it. It is just like we might not have used it for several times as well, so it gets a bit rusty, but we can all get back to intuition by developing it and practicing it. It's like going to the gym, just like training the muscle, and then it gets easier. But when my clients are open as well and willing to learn intuition as well with me, and then actually apply this into their lives, this is like major, because like this, the client doesn't just leave me after we have worked together and they have integrated a few shifts and everything in their life, and they see actually as well the changes outside. No, they actually have learned the tool of intuition, very precious tool, and they start as well to implement it and to apply it as well, so that they actually from now on are empowered and actually can go out and check in with their intuition. You know, if for example, it's a business woman and she is thinking of hiring someone to help her with her social media as well, and she has like 2 candidates, so she can actually now go with her intuition and tune into both candidates, candidate A and candidate B, who is more suitable for her and who would be a better match for her business and the revenue as well. So just like this is an example how people can use intuition for their business. Let me just give you one more example how people can use their trained intuition for, let's say, well, okay, just some fun time as well. It doesn't always have to be serious, you know, like big major things. If they are planning to go on a trip, you know, a trip for fun, so they can actually see as well if going to this destination will make them more happy rather than going to this destination as well. So we can tune in and find all those things out with our intuition, and then actually as well decide and do this and make the choice. But obviously we can do as well. Sometimes we have to learn as well if we have the intuition telling us something, but we go against it, because then we've got as well our human standing as well in the way, but the human wants to do something different than the intuition is telling that person. So we go against it. And this is as well what I want my clients to experience, how this feels. So they go against the intuition, make the decision, and then see afterwards what the outcome is. Probably not very aligned and not very positive as well for them. But again, here it's important. They had the sensation, intuition strongly talking to them. They went against it. And this is how it felt for them. So yes, basically, if they go learn intuition as well with me and they go out and apply it in their lives. This is...
Thank you, Claudia. That is such a powerful gift that we have, our knowing how to use our intuition. And those 2 were great examples that you just shared. And I had a client one time a while ago, and he never used his intuition for a long, long time. And he used to tell me that he was making the wrong decision. So I told him, then now start to listen to your heart, to your intuition. And he told me that made a huge difference. He told me he started feeling more calm. He started taking more aligned decision, and he felt more happy. So it is, like you said earlier, it is our compass to life, you know, and we have suppressed it for so long, but it's very important to align our intuition, some people will call it our inner ding. Louise Hay call it inner ding. So whatever you want to call it, it has to be aligned with your mind. That's when you can start to manifest the great things you want. So I think using our intuition is one of the most powerful tool that we have within us. And like you said, it's only from looking within that we can create the life that we want. So, yeah.
And the thing is as well, when we are very good with our intuition and we practice it and we get more confident and self-trust as well, then we become more special, because we all want to be that person where people go to and ask advice and so on, just like it makes us actually special as well for other people. So it's just like, and who doesn't want to be special? And another thing too, the world currently is evolving very fast. Things are changing and we have AI as well. And if we don't add new things to our toolbox, including intuition, then it could happen as well that the world outside gets like very fast and actually overrides us, okay? But when we are steady and grounded and we know what is true for us, then this is a very good as well for us.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very valuable. I would like to ask you, what daily practices do you practice yourself to stay uplifted, to stay aligned? What is it, if you would like to share with us?
Absolutely. I mean, in the morning, it's a quick practice, I connect to gold and pink light. So the gold light is coming from source of the creator, universe, and the pink from Mother Earth as well. And then I restore my chakras, I restore my aura, I open up my heart as well, so that it's just like, because many of us, the hearts are very close, but I set the intent as well to go out and open up the heart. And then I speed up as well the cells, like the cells and the molecules in the body, just like to give them like an energy kind of, whoosh and swirl around as well. And then I put myself into a shield, actually. I've been doing this for the last year. I put myself in a shield because as well, when we go out there, we get caught up in other people's thoughts, emotions, energy. It is just so interconnected, because as well, like up to 96% of our thoughts are not even our thoughts. It is everyone. It's the collective and so on. But I do this shield around me that I connect my energy, even my emotions and my thoughts as well, So I put this a bit like in a shield, put the aura in as well in the shield as well, because the thing is as well, if our aura is as well far out, again, it goes into other people's things and energy too, and we don't really want this anymore. Especially as well, you just had the experience, you went out to London as well the other day, and then we can feel it very well as well when there are places with many people, and it's just like, and if we are not very good protected or shielded, then it's just like it drains us too. And basically as well in the evening too, I cleanse myself, I cleanse myself. I set the intent as well that all the energy that is not mine, that I still picked up and collected, because sometimes as well the shield is a bit weak, it collapses as well because we get tired or something emotional still happens, okay? And then we have energy from others inside of us, okay? So I set the intent that this part is going out of my body, and then I set the intent as well that my energy that is staying with other people where I have engaged today with, that stayed with them, goes back into me as well. But before it goes back into me, I cleanse it as well. And then it goes back to me. And then I give the energy that does not belong to me. I give it back to them. All right. Yeah. I give it back to them and I cut the cords. So this is basically in regards to cleansing what I do. But then as well, I've got my ingredients, Ingredients are the way I give my clients when they want to get more confident or to be more successful in the business or to get the next more aligned relationship as well. Ingredients I like to call, like things they are missing in their creator field, where when they do these ingredients, for example, if they want to feel more successful in their business and to attract more clients, and they could have an ingredient missing, such as the self-trust is just not so strong with them. So then I give them the ingredient of, I know how it feels like to have unshakable self-trust, all right? But then my clients go out during the day and live their day, and in the evening they go back and they connect into the self-trust situations they have encountered. And again, they connect emotionally with those examples from the day. So these are ingredients, and I've got my own ingredients as well going on. So basically I found the evidence from my day where I like to top up my creator field, and then I connect with them emotionally.
Wow.
This is ingredients work, and that's something I do in the evening. Basically.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for sharing the practices that you do, the energy clearing that you do. It's just like we take a shower every day. We need to clear our energy as well, because at the end of the day, we are more than just this body. We are energy. And we can easily absorb other people's energy. So that's why it's so important to cleanse ourselves, cleanse our energy morning, evening, before we go to bed. And that's really, really powerful, practice. And I hope the audience can put that into their lives and implement it. And Claudia, you've been on that journey of self-transformation for the past more than 20 years. And what would can you share with us, what has been some of the transformation you experience in your life? Because I know many, many people are so scared to even step into that journey. So can you share with us to tell us about how your life has been transformed when you start to look within?
I mean, as well, like everyone else, or most of us too, I was lacking self-worth, and the self-image as well was not very highly as well on my end. But once I started again, to work with it and to see how everything is perfect as well as negative and perfect at the same time, the balance and everything, The thing is as well, then you start to see that you feel better about yourself as well. And this is going to be reflected by others into your life. And this is where you see it's working, okay? When the outside world is actually mirroring back to you the changes, and you realize them as well. So this is a major transformation. And Rani, I'm still transforming, I'm sure as well to me in 5 years' time is as well another transformation, as well as in 10 years' time as well. It's always evolving, okay? But compared to 5 or 10 years ago, I mean, the worthiness as well is much better, and I can see as well it's reflected as well in the outside world, you know. And this is what, it's just fantastic.
That's beautiful. That's
How things
beautiful.
work, yeah.
Because I want the audience to know that, because we hear so much of the shadow work, of the dark night of the soul. You know, we have to go through these challenging times, challenge by looking within and releasing. That's when we can shine. It's like just like the caterpillar that has to release the bag that's covered it, so that it becomes that beautiful butterfly. So we are the same as well. We have to go through that process of, it's like a kind of alchemy of changing, of transformation, of what was keeping us in that bubble that we couldn't see clearly, so that we can really understand things in a more aligned way. So that's super, super interesting. Thank you for sharing that. It's very powerful too.
Thank you.
And Claudia, I've got two more questions to you. Where can our listeners and all viewers find out more about the great work that you do and possibly connect with you?
Absolutely. I mean, it's on my website. It's www.shineyourbrilliance.com. So this is actually a very good first place to go to. And there is as well the contact forms, so they can ask me questions as well. And we can get together too, you know, because I offer as well a 30 minutes, a free complimentary get together, just like as well for any chats, and just to see what's going on as well in the other person's life, and actually if I could actually help them.
Yes, thank you so much. And any final thoughts or messages that you would like to share with the audience today?
Let me just channel. Okay, yes. Basically, yeah. Well, it's about us, you know. It's about us, because in the end, everything always comes back to us, you know. All the situations and the people and the lessons we learn as well, you know. It is just like all for us to grow and to learn and to get more soul points as well, so that we get higher in our vibration, you know. But usually as well, we don't see this in the very moment, especially when things are a bit more difficult. And I totally get it, okay? But usually if you can then afterwards go back and reflect and see, how has this actually helped you in your life? I mean as well the obstacles, not just the good things too, you know. How actually has this helped you in your life? How have you grown through going through this as well? And what have you learned as well? Because we, again, you know, we are not taught as well to think like this, and we moan about, you know, like the difficulties and so on. But again, you know, we are here, and the higher self of all of us is always leading us, and as well through the difficulties, because in the end as well we have to go through something challenging so that it can bring us to something greater. And usually as well at some stage, with a bit of time in between, when we look back, we understand and we can see it actually as well for our lives. And if you can already do this for something in the past, then you will hopefully as well apply this from now on, when obstacles are coming up, that you can trust and just like understand as well that this is part for you as well, to get you where you have to be. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Claudia, for taking the time to be with us, for sharing your wisdom and all this beautiful knowledge. It's been really wonderful having you. I would like to say huge thank you to you for taking your time, your precious time on this late in the evening. And I would like to wish you a lot of success, and I look forward to catching up with you at the right time. We'll meet in person.
Thank you so much as well. Thank you.
You are welcome, and all the best with your podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's exciting time. You've recently launched your podcast, so that's wonderful to have your own podcast now. And huge thank you to Veronica, who connected us to each other.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And to the audience, I would like to say huge thank you for watching, sharing, listening, and subscribing. And remember that you are amazing. You have always been amazing, and you always will be amazing. And I would like to say huge thank you to my team who works so hard behind the scene. So we'll see you all, everybody, for another episode very soon. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.